Mine was like almost all from 4 places. I was 50% English, 20% Scottish, or 20% Irish, and then 25% Swiss.
Dave's going to join us in the booth. What's happening, Dave?
What's going on, my man? Now I get to talk to you guys for once finally. I'm always stuck on the screen silent, man. Interesting game tonight. What did you think watching it?
There's some nice big hands going on out there, and some unfortunate rivers as usual.
Oh, well, you got to hold on to your seats because here come the bad beats when Dave's dealing. We had a great lineup tonight, though, man. These guys are great players. I mean, this was some high-level poker you guys get to watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I call this my I'd rather table.
I'd rather.
I'd rather slide down a slide of razor blades into a pool of rubbing alcohol than to play against these guys.
I'll second that. I'll second that.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm dealing and not playing, my friend.
It's a tough game, man. These guys are tough.
Look at this hand. Jesus. I'm horrible.
Ace queen versus eights. Eights are good. I want to ask you about a hand earlier tonight when this one's over.
10-4, I'm here.
We didn't get to see one of the players' cards. I don't know if he told you what he had or not.
Hopefully I'll be able to help out. Once again, I just want to thank all you guys for watching, man. We really appreciate it here. Getting to see some good local poker. I'd put our players up against anybody in the world, sir. Well, one ace queen was smart enough to fold on that one, but nice continuation.
On 22. Yeah, I'll send that phone again.
Man, if I had a quarter for every paired flop I dealt, I'd be a rich man.
No one has a flush draw. Alan's going to continue betting. I think Jesse's just going to call.
I mean, I'm not keeping track, I guess.
Alan's been getting the best of him tonight.
Alan was running hot.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he
on top of the
Broadway, turns Jack High straight.
I mean, I guess it's easy to look good when the cards run over you. But he was playing very solid.
Yeah, for sure. New to the stream, but played very well.
I mean, that had to be a bit of an advantage.
There goes Jesse. Jesse put in a big raise there. I think he made about 11 or 1200.
He's definitely got no lack of gambling in him, that's for sure.
He's a great player.
And I mean, it's impossible for you ace queen to call unless you have some sort of crazy read. But Alan's a strong
Ace queen's
player.
no good.
Yeah, he's tossing us away. He's thinking for a minute. He's trying to find that fold.
He has to find it. There's no card. Well, I mean, he can win with one. I mean, a queen or an ace.
But he doesn't know that.
We didn't want to lose all his profits in one hand either.
Oh, I can believe it. Yeah. I mean, it checks out.
What if the ace of clubs comes on the river? Can he handle a big river bet? Or does it go check, check?
Nope. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
What?
I think he put out a little blocker bet, and then Jesse had, check raised him. So he's like, okay.
Oh, he wanted to see where he was at. He found out. What hand were you going to ask me about?
Chaz's hand where he bet 2,400 on the river, or he bet 1,800 more. DQ bet 700, and Chaz raised him with a straight.
Oh, that's right. As a matter of fact, I asked him, and he told me he didn't want to say.
Oh, okay.
But I'd bet my house he wasn't good.
Well, we knew he wasn't good. He folded. But, I mean, he had to have some kind of hand to call.
And you said you saw one of his cards?
No, we only saw Big Daddy's hand. Because the card reader has not been working over there with DQ. I don't know if he's put on the wrong sensor or if he's just not, whether being pitched or what. His hands are not showing up tonight.
Man, and that's the thing. That 1 and 2 seats sometimes can be a bit of a chore. I mean, that's why you'll see me kind of lean forward and deal a lot to that side of the table. I'm trying to hit those sensors right on.
No, you are. No, you do a great job, Dylan. It's just the fact that something's going on over there. So we never saw his hands. Like, see, like you're pitching it right there.
See, but and that's the thing too that I have to work on is sometimes that card will fly over that first sensor.
That corner of it.
Yeah, something to look up.
Okay, let's see if it shows his hand with where you pitched the cards. Oh, there's a double straddle there?
Yeah, they started going crazy with the straddles.
King Jack raises the 200. Jeremy with pocket nines. He's had nines a couple times tonight.
Jeremy played very solid too. It was his first time on the stream as well. Oh, I know. I remember this hand.
I thought he was gonna make a better fold earlier tonight. But he had to look it up. He had two pair versus a straight.
Oh, I like this hand right here. You know, it said Matt just said I'm gonna drop the hammer right here. Give me my money.
Yeah, Chuck Norris has been playing great tonight. He ran into a couple unfortunate hands, but he's made great bets. His bet size has been awesome.
And I just want to send a shout out to his sons who I know who are watching him on the stream tonight. I said he's got one very smart son who's an Astros fan. Can't speak for him or his son. They like those Texas Rangers. What are you gonna do? But they did sweep us this week, so tip your hat to them. Yeah, so Quinn, if you're listening, go Astros.
Yeah, Quinn's been in the chat. So what do you think about the El Thunderbird and DQ, like putting in 300 each pre-flop and then turning up their hands and running it? What was that going on? Because everybody folded around once DQ raised, and then Thunderbird and him like put in like 300 each.
Did I deal that hand, or was that Zach? If I'm not, no, that wasn't me. That was Zach. That was the hand they were dealing with when I sat down.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
Oh, okay.
Because I walked up and I saw them with their hands up, but no one was all in, so I wasn't real sure exactly what happened.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm no camel, so after a couple hours, I need a quick break.
All right, gotcha.
And we're very lucky here at Rounders. Every dealer on this staff is more than capable of handling this game. I just get really lucky, and because I'm pretty.
We'll pass on that. Chuck Norris likes those connected suited cards.
I was about to say, man, I enjoy that hand too. 6-5. But we'll get you in trouble sometimes. Look at DQ playing the game with it.
And then he did like a fox.
Yeah, he has to bet there. Nobody's calling out with that hand.
What about Seti's hand where he had ace? What do you have? Ace something against Chuck Norris's king. It was flat was ace king, river king.
Oh yes, yeah. Again, like I said, if I had a quarter for every double paired board I put out there, I double paired both the ace and the king on that one. I knew something goofy was going to happen on that hand. I mean, just the way it played out.
Yeah, I like how it went with the bet, call, check, bet, call.
Mm-hmm. I said it. I mean, that's one thing that I love when I'm dealing these games. None of these. I mean, these guys just play such solid poker. Like, so few mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. This isn't necessarily a mistake, but Mike raised with 4 deuce of clubs. DQ had ace 8 of clubs. The flop was an ace. The turn was a 5, and the river was a 3, where Mike made the wheel. But DQ had checked, and Mike shoved all in for $2,000. He didn't get any value out of his wheel. And I think if he'd have bet, 5, 6, even up to 700, DQ might have called him. Yeah, because he did have an ace, but I'm thinking once he's shoved all in, he's putting him on either a better ace, flopping a set, or maybe even 2 pair.
Yeah.
Or, a better ace with a better kicker for sure.
Bet sizing is so important in this game, especially when the players are at this high of a caliber. I mean, how much you bet. If you don't vary that up a little bit, you might as well play with your cards open because they know what you've got.
Kings versus King 3.
Okay.
Was that King? What was that? King Jack. Oh, it said that he had Kings. Yeah, the reader was off, yeah. So, pair of Jacks, take it down?
Yeah, it was a pair of jacks that won that hand, yes.
Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering. Like when you're pitching the cards right there in the corner, it sees DQ's king because they both got the kings their first card, which represents Seti getting the
2 kings.
pocket kings.
And see, that's just having that one card corner catch the corner of his spade and ruin it. And I'll work on that next weekend, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's hard to do it because they're both right there. I'll say you must pitch it right there in front of his stack, and then let him move it over there.
And that's why you'll see me lean so far forward for that second pitch.
Yeah, no. I was thinking he's trying to hit the numbers.
Two hands left after this one, guys.
Dude, I'm gonna do that extra creamy though, dude. Fuck that.
They don't really clean, guys.
Juan, the cards have a chip in them, and then the table has a reader, and underneath the clovers on the table is where the reader is. That's why you see little Dave, who's Dylan, trying to pitch the cards to the club on the table, and then the cards have a little chip in it that reads it, tells us exactly what the cards are. We are on a 30-minute delay, so no one can know what each player has until 30 minutes later, which they can watch this stream themselves.
Which is exactly why I'm here. You know what I mean? I said we just broke a second ago, or not broke, but I just got up a second ago with the live stream ending, and so figured it'd come and see how you were doing back here, see how the other half lives.
Yep. I sit there and brag that none of these players on the stream that you're watching have ever beat me out of a dime because I'm always on this side.
I
Blessed and lucky.
I'm in that same boat with you, and I don't plan on leaving it anytime soon. You can have kids or money, and I got 3 of them, so.
Oh, yeah.
You understand.
It's just a white. I don't remember. Yeah, no. I mean, I've seen the video. Yeah. But like all the girls.
This is a nice hand.
Like the ceiling. So we just covered it.
Goodness gracious.
Man, I gotta tell you, we have so much fun at this table. I mean, a lot of us know each other for so long back. I mean, it's just such a smooth table.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier, and we talk about it a lot on the streams, is that I love how these guys play each other so hard, but yet they'll buy each other shots, they'll laugh with each other. Once the hand's over, it's over. There's no animosity or anything. They're just like, nice hand.
Yeah, well,
you got me with a bluff, you got me with a best hand. Like Seti and Chaz, king, queen versus king, jack, and they both flop a king.
Yeah.
Chaz bets it all away, and Seti just, smooth calls him on each turn. each street, and finds out his jack's no good.
He talks about. I remember that wagon. Dude, Hazard.
Oh, I remember this hand. This is gonna get interesting here in a minute.
He puts his hands on the keys.
Jeremy with top pair, top kicker. DQ with middle pair. And then El Thunderbird with opening straight draw.
And I just want to comment, I love El Thunderbird's shirt. I mean, I think they were joking about the commentary. Somebody said a little bit of country, a little bit of hip-hop.
Right.
And that suits that man to a T, let me tell you. The track star Jesse, too.
DQ leads out for 330, and Jeremy makes it 1,000 smooth.
Oh, yes. I guess Jeremy's sizing tonight was perfect.
Yeah, Jeremy's betting size is great. That's a great bet. He does not want to see a hard on the turn. He wants to get this hand over with.
Yeah, well, like I said, his hand like that, with a board like that, there's a lot you don't want to see coming. And again, all these guys are so talented. You know that somebody's in there. Something to play with, something to hit you upside the head with.
Does he want to call? Does he want to
he
fold?
he wants to call. You know he wants to call, but
Is there value in putting out a dime?
with another player acting behind you,
If he calls, DQ folds for sure.
Oh yeah.
If he raises, he's going to be heads up with Jeremy. Jeremy might put them all in. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to let go.
Yeah. I think, as I said, because with a player behind you, raising or re-raise, that's a tough spot. Real tough spot.
Oh, my goodness. DQ's tough to play against, man.
He really is.
He is very tough. He makes a lot of hands, too. I don't know what he's saying there, but
Well, I said,
he said the pot's big enough. Let's just run it.
well,
check
no,
it
I
down.
said he was helping me out count the chips. He's like, I got this, man.
Wow. So he's dead to an 8 and an 8 only.
Yep.
Jeremy turns top 2, which he did earlier tonight and lost by turning top 2. Hit King Jack and turned to Jack, and Allen turned a straight on him.
Yeah,
He's all in.
Yeah, he yelled at me about that outside. Once we went on break, I went out to get that nicotine level back up to par, and yeah, he gave me the business for that one.
And DQ announces a fold.
Yeah, he thought about it for a while, but no, he had to fold there. It was just.
Yeah. He needed a 7.
I think 8.
Maybe a Jack. Something to give him a straight draw with his hand.
And yeah, no, for sure. But with that blank, he wasn't hanging around for that. These Ante games, they just.
Well, they put all that dead money in the pot. Some don't know. I thought earlier tonight they might be trying to steal that dead money, but they've been playing normal.
Well, again, like I said, the dead money is enticing, but
it's not worth your stack, right?
And not with this lineup.
Yeah, it's just a couple chips on the table.
And man, I just want to say, man, what you guys do back here, man, I respect it so much because you guys don't understand how hard it is to try to commentate during these things. It's easy to watch them, but then actually sit here and kind of break them down, man. JT, you do all right, man. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
I want to thank Ryan too. I guess he disappeared. I didn't get a chance to say hi to him tonight.
Yeah, Ryan does great.
Yeah, I said he always wears such handsome ties when he deals too. So.
Oh, that's another hand that got DQ a lot of chips earlier. He got Jesse with the 10-7 versus pocket jacks.
Oh, and he needled him when he got it too.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Well, but you got to needle Jesse because if you can get money from him, that doesn't happen very often. So you take your chance.
Damn, Allen has 3 10s with the best flush draw.
Mm-hmm. Again, Jeremy gets another solid fold, throwing away those 9s. That's the thing, and too, when you deal at some of these smaller tables, let's say more not such seasoned players, it's weird to watch these guys fold hands that I've seen amateurs just give their stacks away on.
Oh yeah, they've helped my game, and I don't have a game, but watching the streams and being back here and commentating, it's really helped. Just seeing what people do in certain situations. Not that I have a cash game, but playing in tournaments it even helps. Like making a move. So we're going to do a bomb pot here. $50.
Oh yes. I believe this is the last hand of the stream. Yeah, we always try to send them off with a bang. We're doing a 4-card PLO. Yeah, it's the game of the future. More cards, more action. Isn't that right, young man?
Don't forget, May 27th through the 31st, it is Rounders Cup 5. It is a $400 buy-in, 40,000 in chips, 30-minute blind level. We have 9 day ones. Come on out to Rounders Card Club. Become a member if you're not. Play this massively awesome tournament. Brian Bourne has won it the last 2 years in a row. If he wins it 3 years in a row, it could be called the Brian Bourne Cup.
At time, talk about another solid player, man. Wow, and just the difference we're dealing with tournament and cash and how you have to attack both of them.
Nice double board. This is the first double board on the stream ever.
Well, that's another thing too. I mean, we know we have trouble with the readers, so I mean, trust me, they're asking for double board every time we do a bomb pot, but we're kind of hamstringed by some of the things.
Oh, this makes it very interesting.
Oh yeah, and I gave Seti a tough time. I mean, there's 400 in the pot, and he made it 385 just to mess with my math.
Oh, is it pot limit?
Yeah, it's Pilo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, there's 400 in the pot, man. Make it 400, man. I don't feel like doing. I don't feel like doing extra work. My shift's almost over. But no, 385.
Well, has anybody said pot?
No. These players are. Well, actually, he did said. Yeah, no, he asked the pot, and then
they
he
went
made his own.
check.
Yeah, they went check. At this point, they're checking it down once it's just them two.
Yeah, it could be a 1,000.
Yeah, he just he throws out that plank, those beautiful plaques we got now. And you didn't see it, but he snap called him. It was pretty obvious. It's just a chop pot.
Aces and deuces.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like everybody's racking up.
Bottom. Yeah, well, like I said, this was the last game. This was the last hand for the stream. So.
All right, we want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing tonight. We appreciate all your support. Want to thank Mixed Game Mike for all his hard work on producing this stream. Dave, you did a great job dealing.
I appreciate it, sir.
Ryan, thank you for coming in the booth tonight with me. I'm JT. We'd like to thank everybody and say good night and wish you a happy day tomorrow and come play cards.
God bless you. Good night.
Yo, for those of you guys watching, I think we need every vibe that we can get. Like and subscribe, guys.